Yo, what's up? So, just more question about integration of parts before we get started. I'm Hamish. A lot of people like to call me Hamish. That's my academy. But you can also check me out for my music. You know what I'm saying? You can click the link below. You know what I'm saying? Show your boy support. If you're the FaceTime, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and give it credits if you think the credits due. So let's get started. Let's not waste a lot of time. Let's get started. You know what I'm saying? So we have a question here. It's an integrate. So like I told you in the previous video, we say we're gonna identify integration by parts. For most case, if you have an integral and with long, or integral with e and function, like you say, this is a function t squared and e. It could be t and exponential. So just do a lot of questions. The more questions you do, the more we're gonna get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Check my previous video too, just in case if you know what I'm saying. But you can also catch straight away in this question. You can catch it quick. Now let's go. So first and foremost, I'm gonna write my formula. You can either use this one or the second one. Either one is option. So since I've been using this formula for all time, let me use the first one now because I've been using the second one all the time. So I'm gonna write my formula after identify these integral by parts. So f of x g prime x d of x equal to f of x, and this is g of x, and then you see fx g prime. Now I'm gonna switch. I'll say g with no prime now, and then f of prime d of x. So now first and foremost, this is this log of x. So we're gonna let first, you know what I'm saying? Let f of x equal to log of x, and the rest, which is gonna be d of x. What is the rest? G prime d of x equal to d of x. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna integrate here. The first one differentiate, the second one integrate. So when you differentiate, this is gonna give us f prime. When you integrate ln of x, you get 1 over x. And then when you integrate this, it's gonna give you g of x. And then this is gonna be x. How? Let's check here quick. If I integrate g prime d of x means this, and also integrate d of x. Look, means if you integrate g prime, it's going to give you g of x. And when you differentiate d of x, it's going to give you x. That's how I got this. You know what I'm saying? So now the next things, we're going to have to substitute in our formula. There we go. So we're going to say integral. Okay, integral f of x. fx equal to ln of x. G prime d of x equal to d of x. Means this g prime equal to d of x equal f of x. What is f of x? f of x equal to ln of x multiplied by g of x, or g of x equal to x. So for the most case, I tell people all the time, whenever you want to multiply ln times anything, write something before ln of x, because it's gonna confuse. It's not good. Okay, it's not good to say ln of x times x. You know what I'm saying? Because this is gonna look like ln of x squared, which is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So for the most case, I encourage people to write like this. It was ln of x, because now look, f of x equal to ln of x times g of x. What is g of x? X. So I always write before ln of x. Always write whatever you want to multiply before ln of whatever you want. And then minus integral g of x, or g of x equal to x, multiply f prime d of x. F prime. What is f prime? 1 of x. D of x, just d of x. Okay, so here we go. So x and x cancel. So now this is gonna give us equal to x ln of x, and then integral of 1 dx, just like a dx. Okay, so now x ln of x. When you integrate d of x, you get x, and then we plus constant. Why we plus constant? because we don't have any limit in this case of integral. So if when you integrate the given equation, which is ln of x dx, we're gonna get x, ln of x minus x plus c, which is constant. So the first question is done. So now we want to go for the next question, question number 2. Question number 2, I think we can make a space here, you know what I'm saying? I can finish it all here, right here. So question number 2, I'm going to let u equal t squared. So I'll say let u equal to, let me use this formula. It doesn't matter whichever formula you want, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Which one? Okay, let me use the second one. U equal to t squared. Okay, dv equal to the race, which is this. So dv equal to e to t dt. So what we're going to do, we're going to differentiate this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to differentiate these. When you differentiate these, it's going to give us du. And when you differentiate t squared, it's going to give you 2t by what? dt with respect to t. That's why we say dt. Now we're going to have to integrate this. When you integrate dv, you're going to get v. And then when you integrate, okay, quickly. Whenever you integrate e of a function, remember this time I say when you integrate, you say 1 over whatever you have here, make sure you differentiate. Means differentiate the power of e. So when you differentiate the power of x, you're going to get f prime. F prime of x, and then you write exactly what you have here. You know what I'm saying? For example, if somebody say integral of e x cubed dx. So this time I say, I'm going to say 1 over, I have to differentiate this, which is going to give me 3x squared. So I'm going to write under here. And then write exactly what you have. E x cubed. That's how you differentiate, or that's how you integrate exponential function. So now we're going to come here. So for this case here, guess what you're going to get. I'm going to go 1 over, differentiate what we have here to t, which is going to give us 2, and then write exactly 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute in a given equation, given formula, which is that one. So we're going to say, I'm going to raise here. I'll just raise because you understand. So let me raise here. You know what I'm saying? So now we go. Oh man. Okay, cool. Make a space here. So now we say, here we go. So now we're going to say what we're given, which is integral of t, e to t dt, equal to u times v. What is that u? Equal to t squared. Okay, now v. What is that v? V equal to a half et squared. A half e to t minus integral v. What is a v? V equal to a half e to t. So let me take a half outside. So I'll take this a half outside, and then it's going to be e to t, e power 2t. And then du. What is a du? Our du equal to 2t dt. Du 2t dt. 2t dt. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, I'll take these 2 out also. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take these 2 out. So if you take these 2 out, it's going to come here. It means this 2 is going to come here. And let me not write 2 here so I can save space. So 2 and 2 cancel. You know what I'm saying? Cancel. So now I'm going to have integral of t e to t dt. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to have a t square, a half. Let me say a half t square e to t minus integral, because 2 and cancel, e to t dt. So we got another problem over there. You know what I'm saying? It means we're going to have to do another by parts. So we're going to have to take this and solve it by parts separately. Okay? I mean, so you can't get that one straight away. We have to solve by parts separately. So let me call this phase equation. Okay, let me call that one phase equation. So I'm going to say, okay, so now let u, means I'll take this because this is another by parts. How did I know? We have a t and e. E and T together means you got two functions, function of E and function of T. So, and you can't just integrate straight away. So let's take that one and solve by parts. So let U equal to T, U equal to T, and dV equal to E to T dt. Man, how do you know which one gonna be U, which one gonna be T, dV? The more questions you do, the more you're gonna get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I have a T with something, let U equal to T, and then let E dV equal to the exponential function. You know what I'm saying? So integrate the exponential function and then differentiate just a T. So now you're gonna have to differentiate this du equal to dt, and then when you integrate this, you're gonna get v, and then when you integrate this one here, we know we're gonna get 1 over differentiate 2t is gonna give us 2, and then it's gonna be 2t. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna substitute in a formula. You know what I mean? Let's substitute in the formula. Oh man, how much fun! So let's substitute in the formula. Okay, substitute in the formula. So we're gonna substitute the formula here, right here. So it's gonna be integral u dv. What is that u dv? Our u equal to t dv e to t dt equal to u times v. What is that u? U equal to t times v. Of equal to half et squared. So say half e to t minus integral v. Our v equal to a half e to t. So I'm going to take a half back, a half in front, and then e to t, and then dt. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm going to do, I want to take this half here, and then it's going to come in here. Why? Because integral of t e to t dt, which is this one here, equal to this value. So I don't have to write this in a box anymore, and take this value and put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it in, man. So now we're gonna get, so question 1 is gonna become question 1 is gonna becomes, means this is gonna becomes equal, means this half is gonna be equal. Everything I'm gonna write exactly equal. Let me write everything, man. No shortcuts in life, you know what I'm saying? We wanna show everything. Integral of t squared e to t dt equal to a half e minus, so I'm not going to write that stuff there, right here, a half, and put bracket a half, t e to t minus a half integral of e to t dt. You know what I'm saying? But this one we know, because now let's finish that one. So, and this half here we know, in this one we can integrate normal. So now this is going to be equal to, finally, equal to a half t squared e to t minus a half t e to t negative plus a half integral of e to t dt. So finally, the last line equal, so we can integrate this. So equal to half t squared e to t, then minus a half t e to t, and this is going to be plus 1 over 2 is 2. But when you integrate e of means you have to differentiate, this is going to give us 2. 2 times 2 equal to 4. So because we're going to take here times 2 and then write exactly e to t plus constant. And we know 2 times 2 equal to 4. So 2 times 2, I don't have to write 2 times 2 anymore. So we can just erase and write 4. Okay, so look here, man. So we're done with that business. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you know, I believe you learn from my method. You know what I'm saying? I believe you learn from my method. You learn from my mistakes. And if it's, you know, you like the video, you learn something from the video, or you feel like, man, this guy deserves the credits, man, leave the comments below and, you know, tell me which type of video, which topic you want me to make. And like I say, sometimes, so man, you know, some people say, man, I met up with one of my subscribers say, man, are you the guy who always solve questions? And you know, you also saw, man, you rap and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I like your music too, man. Yeah, I'm a musician, man, you know what I'm saying? Rap, I do music. So just go to the link below and check what I do, you know what I'm saying? And support your boy, man, because, you know, I need your support. The more you support me, means you give me more strength. And, you know, I cannot do this without you. And, you know, don't forget to go to Patreon, support my Patreon. If you have a $1, $2, $10, $100, man, $1,000, man, $5,000. Even if you wanna, you know, you wanna donate me millions or 3 millions, I totally appreciate it. It's not easy, you know, spend a lot of time. And, you know, like I say, you know, buying equipment all the time is not easy job. You know, I dedicate myself because I want to give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you what you want and spend a lot of time and create all this content. You know? So, like I say, man, you know, we represent Africa, man, motherland. We love you so much. Show support to your boy. Thanks a lot, man. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace. Done, y'all.